Hi everyone, and welcome to the Reluctant Sisters podcast. I'm Adrienne. I'm the Reluctant Knitter. You can find me as Reluctant Knitter with no E in the knitter on Ravelry and on Instagram as The Reluctant Knitter. I'm coming to you from Connecticut, where I live with my husband and my dog, Great Dane, named Elizabeth Bennett. And I apologize in advance because she's taking a nap right now, but every time I start to podcast, she wakes up and proceeds to squeak toys and get in the way. So maybe that won't happen. I'm not sure. But anyway, welcome back to everyone who's returning, and welcome to any new viewers. I hope you like it. This is a podcast / vlog about knitting. I wish it was about other crafty things, but that's all I do. So yeah, thank you so much. I'd like to start off by saying thank you so much. I've got 1,000 views on my Rhinebeck vlog. I can't believe it. It's by far the most views any of the videos have, besides the first one. So it's crazy. And I have a bunch of new subscribers. So thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And I hope you continue to like what you see. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's it. I apologize also for my hair. It's a wreck. I'm getting a haircut today, so I don't know if that's whatever. I don't know. I don't have any finished objects this week. I maybe would have, but if you saw my last vlog, I had to tear back a sweater. So I'll start with that, my whips this week that I'm working on. So I'm working on a test knit for Mina, the Knitting Expat Designs. This is the waffle pullover. She just recently showed it on her most recent podcast. So if you want to see the finished one, you can check it out. So yeah, this is how far I've got. It is I don't know if it's supposed to be color blocking or gradient or whatever. I'm sure you could use whatever yarn you want. I guess it's color blocking more than a gradient. I'll show the back because you might be able to see better. So I actually blocked this sweater before I started the sleeves because I thought it might be too short, and it was. So I can't really, so this is where it's been blocked, and then here is where I started. I'm adding an inch to every single color. So I just finished the third color, starting the fourth color, and there's 5. So hopefully I can get this done soon. I have a little bit of time. I have plenty of time to finish it. I really want to finish it and wear it. Okay, so I'm using Knit Picks palette yarn, which is 100% Peruvian Highland wool. Comes in 50-gram balls, 231 yards per gram, for 50 grams. So it's a fingering weight. And I really apologize also because I have allergies, but I actually think I might be getting sick. And when you have allergies, you can never tell if you're sick or if it's allergies. So sorry. Okay, so my first color is, I don't know. It doesn't look like I have it in here. I can't remember what my first color was. Sorry. The second one is Safflower. I don't know if you can see it. The third one is Cornmeal. Fourth, I have Semolina. And fifth, I have Canary. So I'm trying to think of what the first one might be. I don't know. It's on my Ravelry page. I'm going to try to do show notes just in the down bar. There is a Ravelry group, the Reluctant Sisters Ravelry group. But there's not really anything going on in there. I'm really hoping to maybe do a cal this winter, or something, some sort of giveaway or something. So to kind of get that kind of back up and running to do, maybe we could do a swap. I'm not really sure. You can leave some suggestions if you'd like down below. But yeah, so I don't know what my first color is. I guess it's long story short. I'm knitting these on my ChiaoGoo fixed circulars in a US size 5, 3.75 millimeter. I really love ChiaoGoo needles. They're I just like the finish on them. I like the tips. I like the join. I don't know. I just really love ChiaoGoo needles. So there we go. And that is living in my Stitched by Jessalou bag that I got at, not this year's, just this past, but the year before, I think, Connecticut Sheep and Wool. So, yes, that's that. I think that's all I need to say. Next, I have a whip. Sorry, hold on. Just ice water. Next, I have a whip that is very brand new, and that's also on hold so I can finish this. But this is the, I'm not going to remember anything. Hold on. Okay, so that in my Knit Picks, in my waffle pullover, the Knit Picks, the first colorway is custard, just so you know. Okay, so my next whip is the Nelson pullover, and this is by Irina and Akiva. I hope that's how you say it. I'm knitting this for my husband. This is the first garment I've ever knit him, and he's really excited about it. So hopefully I can finish the testament soon and finish this. So you start off with these cables for the shoulders, and then you pick up stitches, cast on, and then those don't look that great. And then start knitting the back. I think this is the back. So I'm knitting this also out of Knit Picks. Swish worsted in the copper colorway. This is 110 yards to 50 grams and is 100% superwash merino. So my sister told me that this will pill, which I didn't know, but Sean wanted something soft, so that's what we got. Also in my bag is I have my tape measure bracelet wrist jewelry. I can't even remember where I got it from. I Love Handles on Etsy. I really like the color of it because it's kind of like old, look like antique-y or whatever. I don't know. I just like the color of it. Anyway, whatever. Back to this. I am knitting this on my Knit Picks. Knitter's Pride. Knitter's Pride Melodies of the something. I don't know. Interchangeable. Melodies of Life, interchangeables. US size 7, 4.5 millimeter. And this, I think, is on a 32-inch cable. So, yep, that's that. I haven't worked on it in a while. I feel really terrible. I don't know. Whatever. That's that. That's what I'm knitting on. Those are all my whips, guys. I'm knitting pretty monogamously on this waffle pullover because, like I said, I really want to get it done, and I'm really bummed that I had to tear it back, but I'm excited because I know I'll be happy with it. So that's all I've been working on. So my husband and I went to Maine last weekend. We've been to Maine before. My sister Amy, who is Flower Babies 3 everywhere, and has been on the podcast before. She used to live in Maine, not far from Kittery. And so I've been to Maine before, but this is the first time we went as like kind of like a little vacation. It was just a weekend, 2 nights. So that was really nice. And I have some footage. The first day was really, was rainy and cold and yucky. So we went to breakfast, went to a yarn store, went to the Kittery outlets, got some lunch, just kind of, you know, whatever. We went to the, what's that big store? Trading Post. We spent so much time in there just looking around. We ended up getting a toy for Lizzie, which, by the way, is right here. And it's rated a 9 out of 10 as like indestructible. So we were really excited about it. It's a lobster. She immediately ripped the eyeballs off of it. It doesn't squeak anymore. There's a hole in it. She's not that destructive of a dog. Like, I don't know why she's so destructive with toys. I think it's because she wants to get this squeaker out because she tends to do that. She pulls all the squeakers out. There are squeakers in the claws and in the tail, but I'm not going to squeak them now because she's sleeping and I don't want her to wake up. But she like wants to get the squeaker out. And like, other than that, she's not really like, some dogs you'll give like a rawhide and they'll be done in like 4 seconds, or they're like, she's not really that aggressive of a chewer, I guess, but with squeaky toys she is. So we have one toy that is canvas that she got when we actually brought her home when she was 8 weeks old, and she's over 2 now. So that she hasn't torn up, but she doesn't love it as much, which is fine. But anyway, little side note, that's all we got at the Kittery Trading Post. So I took some footage from that, and then the next day, actually Sunday, was beautiful. It was cold, but it was clear and sunny and gorgeous. So we went to the beach, and we stayed in Ogunquit at Meadowmere Resort, which was lovely. The room was really great, and they had a jacuzzi tub in there, which a lot of times when we've gotten rooms with jacuzzi tubs, they don't fit 2 people. But this one was really cool because it fit 2, but you would be like facing each other. It was really nice. So anyway, so we went to the Ogunquit Beach, and it was really beautiful. Took a walk, and then we went to Nubble Lighthouse, which is another tourist attraction, and it was beautiful there too. I took some video footage, so I'm gonna put that in. But anyway, where I was going with that rambling story was that I went to a yarn store. So we went to the Yarn Cellar, spelled S-E-L-L-A-R, which is in York, Maine, which was, I think, 10 minutes or something from Ogunquit. So that's where it is. They had a really nice selection of yarns. You know, it was small, but they had a lot of stuff in there, so it was nice. So I didn't go in there with anything in mind, but we did pick up this sock yarn. So Sean got this one, and I got this one. This is merino sock. Hand-dyed extra fine superwash merino. I think the company, yeah, it must be Earth, U-R-T-H. So you can check that out at www.earthyarns.com. And it is made in Turkey. So that is really cool. It's 75% extra fine superwash merino, 25% nylon, 440 yards for 100 grams. Color 2001, lot number 44. Not that you need that. So I don't know if there's an actual name to the color, but 2001. And then they also have this partnership with Trees for the Future. So it says knit one, plant one. Each skein of Earth Yarns plants a tree in Africa. Planting trees not only prevents soil degradation, but provides food, marketable products, and fuel wood for families, increasing their income by 400%. So there's a couple of hashtags, knit one, plant one, and Trees for the Future, www.trees.com.org, sorry, trees.org. So when I'm ready to knit these up, I'll have to do those hashtags. And then this one is the same base, merino sock, in the color 2019. So I think I said maybe on on my Rhinebeck recap, whatever it is, that when knitting Sean's socks, I always tend to knit blues and greens because green is his favorite color and he really likes blues. So they're either green stripe, blue stripe, variegated, whatever, blues, greens. So the one that I got from White Birch is like reds and grays, which is cool. This is going to be blue and green. So same, but different. Okay, and then Sean never really, I don't want to say never really cares about what I knit for him, but doesn't really get super hype about a lot of things. He's hype about a sweater, but then when he gets into a yarn store, he's like, this is cool and that's cool and what can you knit me and all this other stuff. So now he wants a hat to go with his sweater. So now it's going to take him 800 years to find a hat pattern that he wants me to knit. But anyway, so we got, I got 2, which is probably too much, but So this is Galway, Plymouth Yarn Galway, worsted. 100% wool, 100 grams, it's 210 yards. Color 750. So he thought that that kind of coppery, kind of orangey color in there would go really good with his sweater. So that's what he's getting. So that's what we got. And that's all we got there. Trying to think of what else I've been doing. Not much. It's been raining on and off. Yesterday actually was quite mild. I think it was like in the 60s. So that was cool. Degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. I'm flattering myself by thinking I have people all over the country watching that. I mean, all over the world watching this. So it's probably pretty much just Americans. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to go get lunch with my friend later today, and I have to go to Sephora, so stay tuned to see if I actually only buy what is on my list, which I'm doubtful. I'm really scared because I got their catalog in the mail, and I'm really a sucker for gift sets, like really a sucker. Like I got this whole thing of like mini buxom like lip things, and I don't even wear a lot of lipstick really, but it was like sparkly, and it was like a bunch of them, and it was on super sale, which everything at Sephora, I mean not Sephora, Ulta, did I say Sephora? Ulta is like always good prices, you know. They'll be like originally $110 and for you it's $10. So, and then I always end up spending too much money. So anyway, I'm a sucker for gift sets. The catalog's full of gift sets. 'Tis the season for gift sets. So, by the way, I know people say this all the time, but really, in reality, Christmas is starting so early this year. Like, I know we say it every year, but it is insane. Like, I remember, I used to work retail too. I worked retail for 10 years. And, you know, it was like Black Friday, Christmas music went on, right? And then there was like a few years where it was like before Thanksgiving, Christmas music was on, and you were putting some of your holiday product out. Now it's like Halloween into Christmas. It's really crazy. So that was a little bit of a tangent, but anyway, it's neither here nor there. I need to be strong for my trip to Ulta because there are going to be gift sets galore. I'm going to be so tempted. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll send someone else in for my stuff. I can't handle the pressure. Anyways, that's it. Short podcast and then some vloggy stuff. If you liked this, which there wasn't much to see, but if you liked it, hit subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Questions and comments down below. That's what people say. But, and yeah, hopefully I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked it. And I can't believe my dog stayed asleep. It's crazy. Even though it was very short, usually the minute I start talking to myself, she's like up in my business. What are you doing? So it's a miracle. All right. For real.